What else we got, my boys?
Buddy, the Kendrick concert.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay,
yes.
did you guys watch the whole thing? I've
Yes.
only seen clips.
Yes, it was.
Yo,
I didn't watch the whole thing before. I watched Kendrick's whole thing.
Okay, before we get into discussing the whole concert, has Drake ever been down this bad?
Never even close. Never even close.
I thought it would just go away.
Yeah, the concert reignited it.
Holy, just seeing all those people. Also, like the cosign from the famous people.
Oh, dog. When he shouted out YG and Family Matters, whichever, like,
Yep.
I'm obviously a Drake hater, but everybody's saying that's the best song. People who love Drake are like, that's the best song in the whole disc. You're going to listen to it now, and one of the first few bars is, you know who really bang a set? My N-word, YG.
Yeah.
And then YG
It's
is
apt.
dancing on your fucking grave at the concert. You're never going to listen to that song the same. And that's the
100%.
only song he was proud of.
100%.
I think it's the only one he didn't take down, right? Or did he take down all of them?
No, I think he only took down the heart part.
No, he apparently took down more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, he initially took down the Tupac shit. And then I think he also took down.
Wait a minute, he's taken down?
He took
Song?
down the AI track.
But I thought that was for legal reasons.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's what I
But
thought.
now he's like, apparently he's taken a few down.
Really?
But yeah, point is, it's just, he's never been close to
is that
down
a true thing or an
this bad.
Akaash truth?
Might be an Akaash truth.
I'm starting to
I
think it's an
know the
Akaash.
Tupac one he definitely took down, but the other ones I'm not sure that he took them down.
Push-ups is still up. Those are the only ones I can see on Spotify.
Yep. So maybe.
Push-ups and then Family Matters.
It was Push-Ups, Family Matters. Was there one more? It was the response to,
Hard Part 6.
yeah, it was he did one more after Not Like Us. Or,
Yeah, Hard Part 6.
And he took that down? Mm-hmm. Oh, so he did take it.
So
I
this
believe
is,
he
well,
took
this
that.
is the, I don't know if this is real or not, but
hard
Drake
spot.
deletes all Kendrick Lamar diss songs, question mark. So it definitely, people were theorizing that it happened. at the very
So do we know if Heart Part 6 is still up?
it appears now.
It looks like it's not on Spotify. It's up as like a podcast. So like someone else uploaded it, but it's not on his like official account.
Wow.
And then I think he pulled it off Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Drake's down bad. He's
I
down
mean-
bad.
But I feel like he's a hit away from being back.
I don't.
He, like, this has changed the climate. It changed how people.
Drake will always
You will-
sell records. Drake is a pop star. To be fair, that's what Kendrick said. I like you as. Keep making me dance, waving my hands. But as a rapper, greatest ever. To me, as like, maybe I'm applying too many comic rules to it, but if you don't write your own stuff, automatically you're not. But people were still putting them there. Now I don't think they do. I just don't think there's anything you can really say except I like him. That makes him the best ever.
And he's definitely not done. His career's not done.
Not done. He's gonna sell crazy
But
records.
I think he needs to take a little break. Like, don't put out anything for the rest of the year.
Dude, he put out a song, I think a few days ago, with Camila
Wagwan
Cabello.
Delilah.
Yeah,
Dude.
that was
Wagwan Delilah was a
No, he
banger.
has one with Camila Cabello or whatever.
Really?
Cabello. That's what Grand Wizard said.
Oh, shit. I know he did the feature on.
I don't know if
Sexy
he put
Red
it
Song.
out. I think that they were saying he was going to drop something with her.
something.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Take a
But
break.
yeah, I think he should take a break. Take
Wow.
him and Cole. Because
I saw Cole on the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Whereabouts? Here?
And yeah,
Huh.
walking down.
How's he looking? Peaceful?
Fine. Tall. Peace intact.
On a bike or just walking?
Walking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just walking.
Doug,
Yeah.
so you know,
By himself. Loved that.
wow.
Yeah, I love that. But also, that's what he's protecting by not being involved in this.
well, apparently Schoolboy Q also.
Drake
before-
can't walk around. Sorry to cut, but like Drake can't walk around by himself.
Yeah, but I just feel like J. Cole's so big of an artist where he'll get stopped crazy. if he
He's
wants.
always been like this.
Getting stopped is different than being threatened.
Oh yeah, I don't think he has anything to worry about.
But that's
that
what he's
way.
protecting. Like by
gotcha,
not
gotcha.
engaging in the beef, like you could mess with some people that are friends with this guy, and you know they want to make Kendrick feel like he's the man, and they might be tangentially related. And they're like, "Yo, I'm gonna bang on Cole."
Got you.
And I think, and I respect that, like saving that piece, like saving your.
Well, apparently Schoolboy
salt.
Q told him before the Cole whatever.
It's gonna get messy.
He was
He's,
like,
he
"Don't,
tapped out.
yeah, just don't do this."
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but I thought that was cool.
I mean, it worked out well. Like, yeah, very well. And now, I remember early on, I was like, dude, Kendrick's going to take on both of these guys. And now I'm like, Kendrick could have taken on both of these guys.
Probably.
My respect. And look, I was never the biggest Kendrick fan, and I loved him as like, I loved Control. I loved that he wanted to be the best, but I also knew his music was not for, He's for his culture. God bless. But I'm not gonna like be this huge stan of it just because it's not for me. God, I love what you're doing. I'm not gonna participate in it. You don't even care if I do. But the way he moved in this, my respect for him is through a fucking roof, dude. Unbelievable the way he navigated this whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, strategy wise.
So if you're still like, let's say you're still banging for Drake, you just love Drake right now. What is the angle?
Here's what they're saying. Kendrick needed Drake to stay relevant. He was irrelevant, but that's not really true because I was looking into this. Apparently, the Mr. Morale tour that we all thought was his flop album is one of the biggest hip hop tours of all time. I think at the time it was the biggest. Maybe Drake took it this time.
Yeah.
But so he didn't need you to stay relevant. He just, I think he's hated him for years and was like, this is the time.
But like, what do you do? Like, our boys, we have boys that like love Drake and they're riding for Drake.
Yeah.
Academics,
I'm still a
Grandy.
Drake fan.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna
like,
enjoy the music. Like,
Keep
that's not gonna
Six
stop.
solid. Like
Yeah.
they're really, they love Drake and they're riding for him so hard. Like you want that loyalty. I imagine like as someone who's puts out content, like I want people to ride for me like that.
Yeah.
Like that shit means the world.
Yeah.
But is there ever a conversation where it's just like, okay, this is an L and we're just throwing more salt by continuing to like kind of bring things up? Maybe we just need to pivot, move away. Like you're not going to change any hearts or minds anymore. People have made their decision on who won this. So by continuing to like bring things up and throw salt, not on the wound, but just like illuminate it, you might just continually be reminding people, oh, Drake took this L.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be smarter to just kill a story with another story. Meaning, if Drake's doing some other cool shit, highlight that. Oh, he's producing this movie. Oh, here's this new song, whatever. Stop getting out of the, I'm going to tarnish Kendrick any way I can. Like, there was that whole thing, everybody was talking about the bots.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
That also apparently wasn't real.
okay, let's say it was real or it wasn't real. The song slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can't, you look at the concert, you go, it's not bots.
The concert
like,
sold out. Like,
Let's be real. It's probably a combination of what Russ said. Like when you
Everyone
have a song
uses
that's
bots.
already taken off.
you inflate it 100%.
Yeah.
I 100% think they did
Definitely.
it. I 100% think, like as Russ said, all these artists do it.
Yeah.
But even if it was proven that it was done for this amount, it doesn't stop the song
Yeah.
from being a cultural institution. The
Yeah.
bots ain't make it a cultural institution. The music being a bot made it that.
Yeah.
You could put as many bots as you want behind all of Drake's disses towards Kendrick. Kendrick still wins.
Yeah.
Those people that you say like are Drake riders and they're still like kind of flaming, adding fuel to the flame. It's almost like the people in Democratic Party are like, yo, look how alert Biden is. Like they're trying to just try to lie, and then you just remind us how not alert he
Exactly.
is.
Tell us something else Biden did. Tell us about the reform. Like that's the angle. And these are the homies.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just like, and you want people to ride for you that hard. Like that's the thing. Like, and when you go through troubled times, the fact that there are people out here that are like fighting for you and like protecting you, that's the most amazing thing in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to like someone when they're on top. Drake is obviously experiencing this right now.
Yeah.
When he's on top, everybody's like, oh, the boy, the great, da, da, da. And then he goes through this. And now most people are like, oh, Kendrick's the fucking man, blah, blah. And then you have your real core fans that are riding for you. But I think that the battle is lost. Elevate in other ways.
Yeah.
That's
kill,
my-
kill
To
the
that
story with a
point.
story.
What's that?
Kill the story with a story.
Exactly.
Like,
To
do some
that
other-
point, I think this concert is crazy either way, but you could make the point that academics, Grandy, all these guys constantly trying to say Drake won, gave it just enough life that it carried into the concert, and now he got momentum going into the concert. Whereas if everybody just kind of left it alone, the concert happens, it's still going to be a historic moment, all that, but not like, you could argue
I'll be
this
honest.
added, again, like you said, fuel to it where it just blew up even more.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I thought this shit was done. I thought we were moving on. It was over. That concert reignited itself.
Has there ever
God.
been a disc concert before?
Holy shit.
It was unbelievable. I love it so
This
much.
concert.
Unbelievable.
This was crazy. This was nuts.
And,
Now this music. Sorry, go.
Every different gang is on stage, like uniting the gangs in Compton, like all the celebrities and
It
shit.
was like a real moment for LA. It felt, or not even only LA, just like West Coast music.
Yeah.
Like it was almost as if they felt like not recognized for years.
They hadn't been
'cause
that relevant outside of Kendrick.
Kendrick says it. He was like, yo, LA hasn't been the same since Kobe died, since
Nipsey died.
Since Nipsey died. So it's like, they have probably felt like something's been missing. And this was the spark that they needed.
Like vengeance.
Yeah. Because they used to be, and I heard somebody say this, like, remember there was a time where almost every song on the radio was a mustard beat?
Yeah.
They had a crazy run.
Yeah.
It was Game, and then Mustard came right after, and they were on a crazy run. So, yeah. This was...
So it was, in a lot of ways, a perfect storm.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah. Okay.
Imagine being Drake. Imagine being Drake on Juneteenth.
Oh, my God.
I bet you he's calling all his friends just to make sure he's not hearing that concert playing in the background. You're like, yo, I'm just calling, check it out.
I mean, yeah, dude. I thought all the songs that Kendrick dropped are good in the diss. Euphoria to open with was crazy.
Yeah, he set the tone.
To open with is just fucking crazy. And then he plays every song, and other people pointed this out, but he played songs you didn't realize he's talking about Drake, but he was talking about Drake.
So all the
DNA.
subs.
You's a bitch, your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. You keep listening to that, you're like, oh, I think he's talking about Drake. And then there's another song I think where he talks about like, you can come film, you're gonna come to my city without checking in with me. Whatever the fuck, Element I think it's called or something. But like, remember Drake filmed that video in Compton? That was his sub back to Drake about that. He played songs specifically that had, a lot of songs that had Drake subs in them.
Yeah.
And now you're listening to them and you're like, oh, this guy's been talking to Drake for years.
Yep.
So this is really interesting to me. The concert goes crazy.
Yeah.
He's filming the music video.
Yeah.
The music video is going to go fucking
It's going to be
bananas.
bonkers, dude.
The summer, it's usually Drake time,
Yeah.
is now,
Yeah.
at least the beginning of it, completely Kendrick. And he's going to be able to milk and push this. I mean, if Kendrick drops an album this summer,
Yeah, this is his year.
imagine he drops an album
victory
this
lap.
summer.
Yeah.
What is Drake going to do? You can't just drop a little single. That's not going to squash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No.
also the pressure on the single that Drake drops is monumental. If you drop and flop,
The pressure on both, on Drake and Cole
Yeah,
right
there's-
now.
there's
They have
also-
so much pressure.
I don't even think people thinking about Cole. Like,
Son, they
if,
are. Look at when he put that song out. They were making fun of him.
but people always make fun of him. They always say he
Nah,
smells
like that.
But it's not the same. There's pressure on him.
You know what I mean?
This is not March.
he is though.
There's pressure on him, but if you clown it, people are just gonna be like, yeah, but he stepped away from the battle. Like, what are you really gonna say? Drake called for this.
Yeah.
And then when Kendrick wasn't dropping, kept calling for it.
Yeah.
Nah, you following through.
And he made it worse because, like, during the battle, he's like, "I get more love in LA than you." And then Kendrick
So
showed
that was
him.
another thing.
Kendrick
Everything
showed him
backfired.
who gets way more love. That was nuts. Having Dre come out,
Son, the I see
little-
dead people.
yeah.
That was bonkers.
yeah,
Well,
a,
what
little,
is it?
a little tone deaf though.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's
'cause-
true. There's some allegations against Dr. Dre that was one thought I think a lot of us had. It's like, this is really fun, but if abuse is being thrown around now,
Yeah,
Oh,
Dre's probably not. See what Ice Cube is doing.
yeah. That was a little.
I know Snoop is on tour. Hey, Cube, you here? Would love for you to handle this for me. No Vaseline and all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do no Vaseline, that would have been crazy.
But yeah,
I was curious to see the people who weren't there though.
Okay.
Because when he announced the tour, he was like, "Oh, it's going to be Kendrick and friends." So everybody's speculating, "Oh, who is he going to bring
Yep.
out?" Like people are speculating, "Oh, he'll bring out Rihanna and all these like big name people." And I would have definitely thought Snoop would be there, but Snoop's on tour, couldn't make it. But Game not being there surprised me.
do they not beef?
Well, I think Game beefed with Dre, and then also Game was kind of like, Drake is my homie during this thing. And I think Kendrick, I thought initially, people on Twitter were quick to correct me, but I thought initially he didn't have Snoop up there for that reason. That Snoop wasn't like, why the fuck are you using AI, my voice and AI Pop's voice?
Hey,
But apparently he was just on tour. But I think Kendrick was like, if you're playing both sides and we're not doing that. This ain't that time. Mustard is coming out. We're gonna let everyone know where your loyalties lie.
yeah.
You're gonna shout out YG in the song. Let's see what time it is. YG's on this fucking stage.
Yeah.
Like,
LeBron was there.
dog, that was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as LeBron wasn't on stage,
But-
that says something.
Here's the thing.
Because like I even wanted to be at the show.
Who
but-
was on stage that was in LA? I think that was also by design.
Yeah,
Who was on stage that wasn't West Coast at least?
Truthfully,
Everybody-
we don't know all those people, but we're just assuming that.
It's,
they're
I
all-
mean, the way he's saying it is,
Yeah.
this is every section coming out, every gang, we're all uniting on this stage. Russell Westbrook is LA, fucking DeMar DeRozan, that was brilliant too.
I know.
I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
Yep.
That was also your homie. Remember they were in a sketch together,
Yep.
Drake and DeMar DeRozan. DeMar's up there dancing. I mean, everybody.
I was surprised Whack 100 isn't there. He's supposedly this guy who's super tapped into gang culture in LA, and surprised he wasn't there. Like there's certain people where it's like they were left out, and I think it just shows LA doesn't really fuck with them.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Wow.
You saying you don't think LA fucks with Whack?
I don't think they fuck with Whack. I don't think they fuck with Game, because they do like a lot of like silly shit where it's like people are just like, you're doing too much. And I think it got to the point where it's just like, yo, you over there.
I'm so detached. Like, I mean, I was never attached, but like, I know so little that I basically assume the loudest voices are the most connected with things that I don't know much about.
You would think. Yeah.
Right? So like, since he's such like an ambassador for like LA gang culture, Whack, I'm like, oh, he must be like one of the top OGs out there. But you're saying that, wow, that's interesting.
You would think you would have to be in the building the way he talks about how he's connected with the gangs.
That's really interesting. Did you talk to Taylor at all? Did she go?
She did go. I didn't talk to her.
Oh, I would love to know, dude. I'm dying to know. Brilliant's gonna be fired this week. That's crazy. You watched it live. Did you watch it live?
No.
You didn't
I
watch
just
it
saw
live.
the clips of it.
Doing it live is so smart though.
Oh, it's incredible. And it was so good. Son, I had a spot, so I missed some of his concert. I'm coming home. I'm texting my wife, turn on fucking Amazon right now. Like, I'm coming home. I'm not missing any of it. You need to see what's happening right now. It was after I see dead people. Everybody goes crazy. Then he just stops after the first verse. And then y'all gonna let him disrespect our heroes, blah, blah, blah. Hits it again, doesn't. Barely raps a fucking word.
'Cause
Lets the
the whole
audience
crowd
take the
raps,
whole thing.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then just do it again and again and again.
Did you think the outfit was on purpose?
I didn't know if the outfit. My initial read.
Definitely on purpose.
It was
So
a Pac homage, you
Yeah,
thought?
yeah. It was Pac during the 94 Source Awards. She had the same outfit.
And is that the Source Awards where Snoop went up there and was like, we know y'all East Coast, we know where we are?
It might have been that one.
Then that makes sense to me. Because then that was like a West Coast, East Coast thing. I initially thought the outfit being simple was like another shot at Drake is not.
Oh, no.
Not one of us. 'Cause Drake has the most.
It's almost, the outfit's almost identical.
Oh, the feelers.
Yeah. But,
That's where I was like, why didn't he just go feelers, go all the way through?
I know, yeah, that was weird.
Nike
Because
Shox
he
is
had
also
the
so
Nike
funny.
Shox is funny.
That somebody was
But
like,
she-
I searched for those on Twitter, on Google, and my phone blew up or something like that.
Nike Shox immediately on StockX, like 2x.
That's
They were great shoes. I don't know why
Yeah,
they
I
stopped
know.
making them.
yeah.
Because you saw people claiming it was a Hotline Bling.
That I believe. It's too similar. The dance that he did as he did the A minor. It's even the leg shake. That's when I was like, oh, this is intentional. Kendrick is doing the leg shake with it.
I didn't catch that one. That's good.
I
But
mean, yeah.
even the chain, he doesn't usually wear chains like that, but he had like this big cross, and I think Pac had it on during that show. And that was
okay.
was made by Ben Baller, who's like
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
LA legend
Yeah, I
in
see
terms
it.
of jewelry.
My initial thought was,
like
and maybe
so much detail in every little aspect of that show.
The fun thing about applying detail to things is that people will start to look for details where you didn't even apply it. Like everything now has meaning.
Yeah.
When you put hidden meaning.
Yeah.
And I think that there's certain things that are in the lyrics that he didn't even mean for them to
I
be.
agree.
That the critics or the reviewers have projected onto them.
Yeah.
So now it seems even more
Oh, dude, the
artistic.
funniest one, and again, I'm a guy who really respects Kendrick after this. He has a line in Euphoria where he's like, he's feeling like Joel Hale Osteen or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, funny, he was in a film called Sixth Sense. He's mixing Haley Joel Osment and Joel Osteen for these reasons. Let me tell you something. You guys don't know black people. Black people don't know white people's names. They get them wrong all the time. He just doesn't know who the fuck is who.
Yeah.
He thinks Joel Osteen and Haley Joel Osment are the same person.
Yeah.
What are y'all even talking about?
That was a fuck up.
There's no fucking chance he's
That's
that. No.
funny. Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy right here.
Oh, yeah, this
I
one's
want to
great.
hear it. Come on.
Barry the bar explainer.
Freaky ass niggas a 69 god.
Let's
This is
start with
also
that
very
one, D-Lo.
funny N-word.
Freaky ass neighbor. You're a
Neighbor is great.
69 god. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. F-A-N, fan. Freaky ass neighbor.
That I think we knew, right?
It's an acronym.
Oh, you guys
Yeah,
Certified
that
lover boy. Certified pedophile. Why did he say pedophile, not file? Well, what is OVO, Sealy?
Owl.
foul. Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Now,
talking
the
in
obvious
studio.
breakdown, A minor, it's like a chord, but also A minor because allegations. But the deeper meaning, Kendrick has called Drake a white boy. Well, the A minor scale is the only minor scale that only has white keys. Black keys.
See, white people have a place to rap. All right, this is important.
So funny.
Is he being serious or this is a joke?
Well, the
No,
fan
this
thing is real.
This is the show. They break down bars. It's called Bar Wars.
Fire, right?
Yeah.
That's a great name, actually. Bar Wars. Yeah,
How's he so wrong?
yeah. So a lot of that's been happening the whole battle. Like
Yeah.
I thought that shit was for sure a Drake Hotline Bling thing. I thought the outfit. My initial read. Tell me if there's anything to this. He's the whole time he's saying Drake is not one of us. Drake is wearing fucking octopus outfits and shit on stage, and he's like, I'm gonna go out there. You know what I mean? This guy dressed like a fucking Spider-Man villain when he goes out on stage, and Kendrick's like, I'm going out there in a hoodie and a baseball cap and jeans and sneakers, and that's it, and a chain. But also, it was crazy performance-wise, no backing track. And
So, yeah, to wrap
somebody
that
else
shit.
pointed this out. He didn't drink water the whole time.
Yeah.
I can't do a 30-minute set sitting on a stool without drinking water. This guy's rapping his ass off, no backing track, no water.